Hi guys, this is gonna be my first video. Um, Hopefully everybody likes it. I'm gonna show how I did my gameplay on World Warships. Uh, so the lineup wasn't actually too bad. Um, I did saw a couple of ships that could be easily farmed, like Thunder. Um, but besides that, not really anything special.
Battle starts. Airborne. Approaching target.
So in the beginning, I always drop the first squadron just to make sure I have a resupply bag, and it's just not worth it just to lose all the planes when you come up close, especially not in the beginning of the battle. So I always drop the first squadron. Now I cover a little bit farther ahead to allow the
Fighter airborne.
DDs, the destroyers, to come up a little bit closer to the buff zones. Of course, I also depends on the teammates doing what I need them to do. So not always works. As you see, one of them is definitely going for it, but the other one is
Enemy
kind of going
force
a different
detected.
route. But it's all right. So in here, I
Taking
try
fire.
not to get too close to the fighters, but just enough to I can grab some of the
Fighter airborne.
locations. Kind of play a little bit of support role rather than trying to go up there and then get damage. So I was actually surprised to how much damage I got on this game. I mean, 140k. That's probably one of the highest ones I ever had. I think I could have got more if the game wouldn't have ended, so soon. I guess it's a positive thing of when your team does good overall. So here I actually moved the circle a little bit forward, capturing
Fighter airborne.
that middle buff. Hopefully, my team gets and they need to move forward and capture that one. Especially because reload is really helpful for me as aircraft carrier. But we'll see if the battle plan. Now, of course, I noticed that right here, one of those torpedoes hit right there at C-52. So what I decided to do is like, hey, you know what? Maybe I can finish him off with one.
Approaching target.
Of course, at the time I didn't have the angle,
We're under
so
attack.
I missed it by a little. So I only got incapacitation, but I could have done a lot better than that. So my thought is like, well, I'm just gonna go back and finish him off.
Maintaining present course.
I also noticed that my team
Approaching
was
target.
able to get a couple hits on him, so it made my job a lot easier. Of course, my first rule, drop the first squadron. Again, no point of losing all your planes right away. There's no nothing in that. So I'm gonna go attack him. Of course, my teammate already gets it rid
Fighter
of him.
airborne.
So I just send them back, especially since I was already in a fighter zone. Not worth losing the plane again. So I go back
Maintaining
out.
present course.
Decided not to want to do that because I saw the not the Iowa, sorry, the Ohio on the side.
Airborne.
And actually, I think my teammates are about to request help with that. So the Ohio would have been probably easy to take out. Which then I also agreed that I was gonna go help. I actually did run into some issues getting there, so I decided to take a different course of action. So I was getting closer. I noticed the island was right in front of the Ohio, making it extremely hard for me to get a really good angle on the Ohio.
Fighter airborne.
I also noticed the torpedoes coming in. I thought they were going for the VV, but no, they were actually going for the cruiser. Kind of bad aim. We lost the cruiser right there. Could have actually drop the fighters on that location. And I noticed that Ohio was almost, halfway through and he's already pulling back. Not a good way, but I noticed that Missouri was in the perfect location. I could actually get a really good angle, so I decided to go for it.
We're under attack. Approaching target.
By the way, this is my first game playing against the Missouri, so
Taking fire.
I was actually glad that he was going slow there. Later on in the game, he goes a little bit faster. I couldn't get a so here I just turn around, trying to get I guess take another drop. So I was like, well, you know what? Thunder's aircraft support, the AA doesn't really, the air fighters, they don't really make a lot of damage. So I thought I could get like a couple of hits, which did work out. So right now I'm up to the 9 torpedo hits. So far the game is doing good. Now, something I should have noticed by now is my right side, I got a group of enemies coming in, and I haven't moved. That's normally a bad thing. I noticed they're trying to attack my battleship, so
Fighter airborne.
I decided to do a little bit of support and then kind of drop fighters right in there. Of course, I do notice in Missouri's right in there again. So I guess I thought I could get a couple of hits out of it. It's always good to use the hills and stuff like that as a way to evade a little bit of the AA fire. Now, I didn't know that Missouri was going back over here. That would have been a lot helpful to know that. I would have actually got probably a little bit more hits and equal that.
Engaging.
So I decided to go for a second round. I was like, you know what? I got Captain off.
Taking fire.
Thunder. So of course, I dropped a couple few more in the Thunder right there.
Concentrate fire on the designated
Probably saying
target.
those names right, it's chips, but oh well. Well, this time I do decide to, of course, hey, I need to move and I need to fight back on my right side, otherwise we're not gonna make it too far. Now I see the Isumo coming right at me on my angle, so of course I start attacking.
We're under attack.
I dropped the Tiny Tim.
Maintaining present course.
Kind of did a little bit of damage, but not much. At this moment, I'm requesting support and ask him, hey, aim at the Isumo, kind of make the move. So he's forced to move, making his probably get out of my my range. Of course, I decided to go with torpedoes again, knowing that the A's are pretty low, and I can probably make it through. It actually paid out because I actually got I only got 3 hits, not too bad. I got more hits in the past. At this point, I'm getting attacked, so I also noticed that my team is not doing the best. We're down 4 chips already, and they're only down 2. Now I did knew that the Isumo was going to turn around. I was not expecting for them to get that critical hit on me. But I was, you know what? It's time to finish him off.
Sir.
Getting rid of that Yoshino was actually quite helpful as well.
Taking fire.
So I come in, trying to finish him off. Now, I should have probably waited for the ship to die rather than trying to engage, and then go for the ships in the back. I probably would have got more hits if that would have happened, especially because I just dropped right there, lost some planes, and I didn't even got a hit, no damage. So, not saying this is a perfect game, but kind of you live and
stations.
you learn.
Concentrate fire on the target.
So at this point, I'm gonna go back. And I'm gonna,
Acknowledged.
of course, try to see if I can get some hits out of those two. I did some really bad angling coming out here. I was also trying to speed up the process.
Stone the crows.
I thought the battleship was moving forward,
Taking fire.
but I didn't know exactly the angle to go
Approaching
in.
target.
So I didn't really get the best angle. I tried to get the best I could.
You're on.
So, and I got at least one hit out of it, but it wasn't my best shot. Now, of course, I go back here, back to
Engaging enemy.
my regular planes, to Tiny
Provide
Tims.
anti-aircraft fire support.
I dropped
Affirmative.
one of my squadrons again. I really wish I could have helped that Georgia out.
Taking fire.
But by the time I noticed how bad the health was, and I don't think my planes would have helped him, especially when the Missouri was just shooting at him. And I did drop that in there, but I probably shouldn't have. Again,
Fighter airborne.
fighters were not really gonna,
Fighter
kill
returning
him.
to ship.
Probably would have helped the
Engaging
cruiser.
enemy.
Of course, I go try to take a shot on the Missouri.
Fire.
It wasn't bad, but at this point, they're all pulling back there.
Maintaining
So I
present
decided
course.
to go back to two battleships on my right side. Now, normally my goal is to hit the Thunder,
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
because his AA or her AAs are a lot weaker, so I can always farm him, farm her a lot better than I do
Stations requesting fire on the designated
this ship.
target.
But at this point, my team is not doing the best. So one
Engaging
ship
enemy.
down doesn't make any difference. So of course I
under
go for it.
attack.
It doesn't do much damage. I was hoping the team was gonna, I don't know, could have given more.
All
Now
stations,
I realized
concentrate fire on the target.
my bombers were,
Maintaining present course.
completely restored, and I was running low on the other two. So I decided to take that one out. So my team now requests some help with the destroyer. So of course I go there to help. Now this is not my best game playing against destroyers. I've done a lot better job. But I was trying to go a little bit more supported this time.
We're under attack.
See the Shima there. Try to take it.
Engaging enemy.
Of course, I lose sight of it. So I knew where it was.
We're under attack.
I did drop, and I think it was there, but probably the spread of fire was high or something, because I missed it. Now I'm coming back around, and I do see one of the torpedo heads right about now. Then so I turn around, and I was like, you know what? I know where he's shooting at. I think I can drop the bomb.
Approaching target.
Now you can see where the fire's at, and then, I mean, I really thought my cone was right down there, but I missed it again. At this point, I'm down to 2 squadrons, so I'm taking fire.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
So I don't think it's worth it. So at this point, I'm just trying to stay close by, and then just, I mean, take the fire, take those fires by, if it does ever come out of that fog, the smoke, then my team will be able to take him out.
Fighter destroyed.
Now at this point, I'm out of fighters to support him. The other team still have fighters, which is
Battle
kind of
ends in
annoying.
5 minutes.
So I'm really trying to speed this out. He finally shows up, but he got hit by one of the torpedoes. I was already turning around to go for it. So I was like, okay, well, he's down. Go next target. Let's go to Thunder. Again, like I said, Thunder's AA, not the
Approaching
greatest
target.
thing ever. I didn't come in with the right angle here. Should have probably lined up my
Taking
left foot.
fire.
But I had a nice hit on it. So I come back out with for torpedoes.
Maintaining present course.
Now at this point I already have 19 torpedo hits, so that's actually not too bad. I'm actually pretty good. Again, I'm trying to go back to the hey, we have enough balance, we got enough ships compared to how many they have, maybe we can make something out of this. Now I do have some fighters in here. So I decided to drop some fighters right in front of it.
Taking
Because
fire.
I know the path that
Engaging
they're
enemy.
taking, but I shouldn't drop the fighters so close to the Thunder, even though their AA are pretty bad.
Fighter airborne.
I should have just they killed my fighters too. We got 4 hits out of this. He did stop right at the right time, otherwise we would have got more hits. So I tried to go back, maybe try a couple more hits on him.
Fighter destroyed.
His health is too low. I probably would have got another hit
Battleship sunk.
out of that, but I already killed him with 2. That wasn't bad. Spot drop. Now at this point I'm up to 25 torpedo hits. I can give you the little rundown. I don't get any more torpedo hits. Now the Missouri, wow! Like last time I saw the Missouri was less than half
Approaching
health.
target. Taking fire.
So I tried to get it, the surroundings, but I noticed the drop cone was way too far, so I just preferred to drop and then just kind of use something else. Tried to do the torpedo again, and I would have probably got more torpedo hits. My team wasn't so good, like I said earlier. So as you see, there's the torpedoes coming in from the destroyer.
We're under
Perfectly
attack.
aimed to the Missouri. So I'm trying to equal myself here.
Engaging
Now,
enemy.
some take account, Missouri ships are really, really fast. You have to aim extremely forward. I actually lost the cloning here.
We're under attack.
I was a little bit mad. Of course, I'm running low on planes, especially torpedo ones. So I go back to
Maintaining present course.
the other ship. To the other aircraft. Doesn't matter what anybody tells you. I know a lot of people like to use the other battle planes, the different torpedoes. We only have 4 planes, 4 torpedoes per drop. It's just a battle plane. For me, this one does perfect. Especially because I actually got into all 6 hits before.
We're under attack.
So at this point, I'm just trying to take down the ship because I'm not too worried about the aircraft carrier. The aircraft carrier can be easily taken down by the 3 ships that are in there. So I don't worry about it. So when it comes to torpedoes, I always use the destroyer. I mean, it has worked out for me. I understand why people use the other one, but having the angle and that many torpedoes coming in all at the same time. So at this moment, I noticed the torpedoes are aimed at the aircraft carrier. So that's what I was gonna attack first, but then I noticed that, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go for the other one. You know what? Let's
Taking
just aim this.
fire.
Again, I'm not taking account for the time. If you notice, I already have 10 seconds left on the clock.
Approaching target.
So I go for here. I don't think it was the best angle,
Taking fire.
and I was able to drop